Is Abraham Lincoln, in your mind, a villain?
Who brought the fudge rounds?
So who do you think actually killed Lincoln?
Cheers to Lincoln.
Lincoln. That was good. No matter what you say, Lincoln is all about like, I want to save America. I want to save America. I want to keep America together. Right? Right. I want to keep America together. So let's send 200,000 people and fucking kill all those motherfuckers down there. Let's kill all of them. Fuck them. We're gonna kill every one of those motherfuckers down there because I want to keep us together.
No longer a family show. Jesus.
That was an actual quote from Abraham Lincoln, 1862. That was a thing he said. That was what he did. That's what he said. Just telling you that's what he said. It's not what he said. It's not. I want to make America great again. Kill all those motherfuckers.
So listen.
It's a great event. One of the best things that's ever happened to America. You have a fascist.
Someone died.
Can I jump on this? So you have a fascist. You have a tyrant. You have a racist. You have a person.
Hold on a second. Let's talk about how many times you said tyrant today. 26?
Because it's been.
How many times have you said tyrant leading up to this? 0. I've known you for 3 years. And you have never said tyrant. But guess what? John Wilkes Booth said, so he said, hey, it must be a quotable reference. I'm going to do this tonight.
The motherfucker was a tyrant. The guy called habeas corpus, he called, he took the rights from...
someone throws a Latin word at you does not make him smart.
He restricted the Bill of Rights, the rights of every American. He took them away to create a civil war. That's what the guy did. He wanted to eviscerate the South. He wanted to take all their power, all their money, which, by the way, the South at that point was way stronger economically than the North. By far.
That's why they had food for their soldiers. But hey, go ahead.
Let me state my point, and then you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Just let me say it. Listen.
Your point is
a tyrant was killed that day at the Ford's Theater. He was a guy who would have been president for life. He would have taken over. He would
not have been president for life.
He would have been king if it was up to him. You can look at his memoirs and see it. The guy absolutely wanted to be king for life. It's why he restricted personal liberty. That's the only thing he cared about. It's why he destroyed the South. If it wasn't for him getting killed, we would have had a fucking king. That's what we would have had.
Abraham Lincoln looked up to George Washington more than any other president that they had. Fact. And George Washington,
he wasn't that great either.
George Washington had the ability to have the title of king, and he said no.
Abraham Lincoln never would have done that. The next chance he got, he would have said, "Give me the fucking crown, asshole." That's what he would have done.
Listen, he's so wrong. Listen, this is what happened. We're gonna take a shot at Jim Beam. Listen, it's time to man up.
I'm from Kentucky. I'm drinking.
Listen, Mike's from Kentucky, and All Day IPA is from Grand Rapids.
That's enough of that.
Well, I can't tell because you have 26 lines in there.
I'm actually drinking a tequila and bourbon shot right now. Cheers. So who do you think actually killed Lincoln?
John Wilkes Booth. He was the Ryan Gosling, which he's not really that famous. He banged Ava.
He's got a 6-pack.
12-pack, I think.
Yeah.
Not as good as Tom Brady's, though. I agree. John Wilkes Booth was a very famous actor at this time. He was a Southern sympathizer. He said, I'm tired of the North. He was engaged to some girl who was politically connected to the North.
Okay, continue.
No, that's right. I'm not wrong at that point.
I disagree.
He was fucking some broad.
He was banging a broad from
and a bunch of other girls at the time. Because girls cause that shit.
100%. Girls cause assassination. That's what they do.
Straight revolver.
Hey, get involved with women. assassinate a president.
People are dying. So listen. So at the time that the Union was starting to beat the shit out of the South,
Yeah.
General Grant was in Richmond. Started beating the shit out of them. General Lee was saying, listen, I gotta get food for my troops. I gotta do this. They started traveling everywhere. John Wilkes Booth started saying, let's kidnap them. Let's find a way to kidnap them, hold them ransom. Let's start building monetary value to the South. Let's start bringing food to the South. That way they can get richer, stronger, and start beating the shit out of the Union. Let's fuck shit up. I'm gonna cut the head off the snake.
Alright, here we go.
John Wilkes Booth said,
Go ahead.
in April, we're gonna kill everyone.
Yeah.
Lewis Harreld, you're gonna go after Secretary of State Seward. He said, we're gonna kill him. John Astorott, you're gonna kill Andrew Johnson. Me, I'm the big shot. I'm gonna go ahead and kill Abraham Lincoln. So in April, they said, this is the date we're gonna do it. Everyone started having their plans going on. Lewis Harreld got drunk as shit. Said, I'm gonna go in Secretary of State Seward's house. I'm gonna climb the stairs. His son stopped him. Said,
This
dude,
is
come
really
on.
interesting. This is great. This is fucking great.
Well, you go ahead and say it then.
Well, listen, the fact of the matter is, you're not talking about who Lewis Harreld or John Wilkes Booth or any of these people were funded by, which we know that, by the way. It's
Everyone's funded by it.
Google it. Stop. So, listen,
Mary Surratt was funding everything.
you don't understand.
I think I'm
Tell me this. Who succeeded Abraham Lincoln after he got his fucking
Andrew
brain?
Johnson, everyone knows that.
Oh, is that a fact? So was he a target of one of those?
Yes, he was.
Oh, he
But
was.
John Astorott.
It's interesting.
But John Astorott got drunk as shit that night. Kind of like you, because he drank American beer.
So they sent a ninja sniper after Abraham Lincoln, but then they sent a drunk after the vice president. That's really fascinating to say, because the fact of the matter is,
John Wilkes Booth was not a ninja assassin.
the motherfucker went directly past all the security. He went
did not-
upstairs.
no, because everyone knew him. He was like, hey, listen, I'm going to go hang out. I was like, oh, cool, John. We'll see you later.
He went directly past all security. He went directly upstairs. He managed to say the words. What are the words?
Sic Semper Tyrannis.
Hey, bam! The fact of the matter is Lincoln was killed by his vice president. There is no doubt. He was absolutely killed by his vice president. Let me be very clear about this. He was. Hey, he was killed by his vice president.
Mike needs another beer. Get him an American Grand Rapids beer.